Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
She's probably with him right now.
All right, guys, let's go.
Hey! What the f is going on?
Guys,
where are you?
You guys, stop! We're cooking dinner for my sister.
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
We were supposed to be together forever.
I know there's something shady going on with him.
Where they at? They're making out in the parking lot. Let's go.
She always told me she likes surprises. Let's see how she likes this one.
It's right here at the base, right here at the base.
Get your ass up out of there!
Hey, please.
Buster!
Yeah, babe, I'm gonna handcuff you.
Ladies.
Get out of my face!
Oh my God!
You are a cheater.
Now you're a comedian!
That's what you deserve. That's what you deserve.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
With a relationship already strained from a proposal denied, Andrew Giordano senses there's more going on behind the scenes, while his girlfriend remains aloof and forgetful. Andrew focuses his attention on finding the truth. I'm Joey Greco, and this is Cheaters.
Everything was fine, you know, for 2.5 years, up until the day I proposed to her. I mean, she turned me down, and ever since then, she hasn't wanted to hang out with me. She hasn't wanted to spend time with me or my parents or any of my friends. Anytime I ask her to go anywhere. I told her that I had a client that needed to meet with me for dinner after work one day, and I was gonna go straight from work to dinner. And she said, okay, we hung up the phone. The client canceled. You know, I was driving home and I called her and I said, hey, babe, I'm coming home. I'll be home in, 10 minutes. And she sounded completely shocked, like she was doing something bad. I got home, she was in the shower. It smelled like cologne in my house. And my bed was ruffled up and hastily made like someone was in it, And after that, I knew something was up. I knew it. I don't know what to do anymore. I've gave her so much, I've sacrificed so much. And I don't know if I could forgive her or not.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters Detective Agency may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Investigative charges may apply. Veronica, age 26. A waitress suspected of putting herself on the takeout menu. Investigation day 1. Hoping to get a feel for the suspect's daily habits, detectives set up a perimeter around her workplace. As the suspect, identified only as Veronica, is spotted leaving work for the evening, agents are given an added surprise as an unknown male companion begins to accompany her, throwing his arm around her shoulders. The couple stop at Veronica's car, and her companion takes it easy in the passenger seat. The two converse while finishing their cigarettes before closing the doors and continuing their adventure. Mobile units follow the cruising couple for quite some time while wondering the extent of their friendship. At a stoplight, agents spy the two rocking out on the radio, singing in unison to each other. They eventually return to Veronica's restaurant and share a kiss inside the car. Veronica's companion eventually disembarks from the vehicle, ending this night of investigation. Investigation day 3. As the suspect finishes her shift, she exits the eatery, having changed into some comfy clothes. Once on the road, mobile units track Veronica until she arrives at a bowling alley. When cameras reacquire their subject, she's grasping the hand of her previous companion. The man, whose identity remains withheld, is discovered to be married with children of his own. Ground forces spot the two as he coaches her on how to handle a bowling ball. They continue their lusty interactions through the final frame and celebrate the end of the game with a sensuous kiss. After exiting the lanes, Veronica follows her suitor to his home. The companion takes the lead and ushers his date inside. After 2 hours, Veronica finally emerges. She slaps on her ball cap and begins the trek to the home she shares with a worried Andrew. Investigation Day 4. Detectives on stakeout are surprised when Veronica leaves her waitress duties in the middle of the dinner rush. A call to the restaurant reveals that she left for home early due to illness. Units then catch her hooking up with her lover at a nearby bar. The two hug as if separated for years. They enjoy a few cocktails before Veronica makes a call to an ill-informed Andrew.
Hey, babe, what's up? Hey, nothing. What are you doing? I'm nothing. Robin just called, and apparently he wants a divorce, but I mean, that's all she really said. She seemed really upset. I couldn't really understand. So I think she wants to come over and talk. She may need to stay the night. I'm not sure, but can you, like, go hang out with a couple of your friends or something? Go get a drink somewhere? Yeah. Well, I just need a few hours with my girl. Sure. That's fine. All right, man. Thank you. I'm sorry. Okay. Bye.
With the decks cleared for further frivolity, agents watch Veronica go into her home alone to see if Andrew is still there. With the coast clear, Veronica's married monsieur pulls in from around the corner and enters the home. Internal surveillance cameras placed earlier by Andrew come to life and capture the daring duo playing doctor on the couch. With little regard for their egregious actions, the couple kiss their way into the bedroom, at which time detectives close the case and return to headquarters for debriefing. Coming up, the confrontation.
With solid evidence in hand, Andrew is pulled in for a briefing, unaware that his suspicions will soon be corroborated. His disbelief turns to anger while viewing the footage.
Andrew, thanks for making yourself available to us. The reason that you're here has been very difficult for you. Our detectives have some information that we think is pressing enough to bring to you. Are you ready to take a look at that? Andrew, as we started our investigation, we had a detective that was outside of the business where Veronica works. On this night, after her shift, she exits the building, walks over to a gentleman who is waiting outside. They walk over to her truck. On their way, he puts his arm around her, and they stand there for a few moments in conversation, after which time they both get in her truck and just drive around for a little bit. Now, at a light, our detective was right behind them. Evidently, they're enjoying a particular tune.
Oh, man.
They go back to the restaurant. You can see a brief kiss before she drops him off and then goes on her way. Yeah. On this evening, we again picked up our investigation outside of the place where Veronica works. Directly from work, she goes to a bar where her gentleman friend is waiting. They spend a few romantic moments chit-chatting in the booth. Veronica gets a phone call, excuses herself, but returns to her Lothario.
Who's that guy?
I think you'll find this part very interesting. From there, Andrew, they go back to your house. She goes inside first. He waits outside. A few minutes later, he goes in. And the hidden cameras that we had you place inside captured this activity.
Oh, God.
You know exactly when that night was.
Yeah.
Now, what was the reason that she had? Why did she have you?
Her sister had marital problems, and she needed some time with her sister to talk about it. And it was very personal, and I didn't want to smother her. I didn't want to get in her way. And I wanted to give her space, give her some time with her sister.
So you're trying to do something
I'm
nice.
doing a nice thing for her, and this is how she repays me.
So she had you stay at someone else's house?
Yeah, I stayed at my mother's house.
The pattern that seems to take place is that Veronica will meet with this gentleman after work. Earlier this evening, you let us know that she told you something about tonight. What was that?
She was gonna hang out with her sister. She's gonna go out to dinner with Robin, her sister.
Based on what you've seen, do you think that's likely to take place?
No. She's probably with him right now.
Now, her shift is getting off in a little bit. We have a detective at her place of employment. We're gonna load up and go head over there if you're ready.
I am. I'm ready.
Let's go. Okay, Andrew, I'm just gonna let the detective know that we finished up with the briefing and we're on standby.
Joey.
Yeah. What's happening on your end?
No, he picked her up from work. She got off early. Third party. Picked her up.
She got off early. He picked her up.
They went to a local shopping center.
All right.
The thing is we know where they parked.
All right, good.
So what we'll do is we'll just station by his car. When he comes out back to the car, that's when we'll get them.
Sounds good. All right. I'll see you in a second. All right, here's the detective now.
They're coming out. Gotta run. We gotta go.
All right. Okay. All right, guys, let's go.
All right, everybody quick.
All right, come on.
See camera.
Where?
See camera.
All right. All right. Watch your step. Is that them?
Veronica! Hey! What the f is going on? Who the f is this Baba Booey looking piece of Dude, I don't even know who
Hey, guys, settle.
Who are you, man?
Oh, man.
Oh, come on, you guys, stop!
Get these guys apart.
Stop! What the hell is this?
Who are you, man?
Coming up, the conclusion.
Hey! What is going on?
Guys, settle.
Who are you?
Come on, you guys!
Who are you, man? Who is that?
What is going on? I don't understand.
Why don't you tell us?
Veronica,
We were groceries, dude. We're about to go make dinner. We're cooking dinner for my sister. He's just taking me grocery shopping. It's not a big deal.
Robin was supposed to be at the house.
I don't know what the
Out to
Robin
dinner?
doesn't know what the she's talking about. Doesn't know.
Bull.
No, look,
Dude.
we're just getting food for my sister.
Where's this mother?
Stop! Andrew, that way. I don't understand. What the get the out of my face, man. Like, seriously? Andrew, stop! What the hell? Andrew, stop!
Dude, stop. Stop. What? Dude, who the are you? Dude, look, I want nothing to do with it, man. I want nothing to do with it. Is it? Dude, you guys going grocery shopping? You grocery shopping with us?
Get them apart.
Break it up, guys.
Oh my God. Andrew, nothing's going on. This is bull. This is no big deal. Like, there's.
Well, Veronica, it kind of is a big deal.
You guys take your crap
because we've had
somewhere
detectives
else.
following you.
camera in
after
my
work
face.
when you get off.
What are you talking about, man? Come on.
Well, you know you do.
I don't. I really.
Watch out, be careful.
Here we go. You're gonna leave that thing for me, so who the cares? Like, seriously, get out of my face.
All those text messages, 143. You think I wouldn't find out what it meant?
Why didn't you say?
Told me what it meant.
Anything about it then?
I love you. You've been sending that text messages for 8 months now.
Okay, let's talk this out.
It's been like 3, okay? It hasn't been 8 months.
Get that camera out of my face, man. Show the Love you, dude.
What?
You guys.
You don't want to do with what? You don't want nothing to do with who?
Why would I leave my family? Leave all early? Was it to go to be with him?
What?
Did you leave me at that party to go be with this?
No? I mean, what are you talking about? I don't even know what the you're talking about. What the hell?
Get done.
What's going on? How the do I get away from you? Like, seriously?
This is who you go for? I wanted to marry you and have kids, and you go after that?
Oh my God! What the
Let's see if we can get her settled down. Veronica, help me understand.
There's nothing really to understand, Joey. I mean, I made a mistake.
No, here's what I don't understand is that
What are in those bags?
you don't love him, you don't care about him.
What
He should
are
have
in
known.
these bags?
He should have known. He should have broken up with you, but now you don't have a place to stay. All right, home? Is that it?
No,
You're buying his baby clothes for him now? You using my credit card? Those are my credit cards.
We got some stuff for you to rub my feet.
Oh, okay. Because that's going to happen now.
We got some more of that. We were out of that, right? Right? What? Oh, that's not my feet. Good thing you missed. Good thing you missed, Andrew. Yes, I'm calling a cab. Don't follow me. Don't follow me.
You.
After the confrontation, Andrew is resolute as to the future of his relationship. Later, we'll reveal his decision. But next, Cheaters welcomes Amy, the complacent party from the Ebony Murphy case. Amy hopes that her appearance will once and for all set the record straight regarding her indiscretions with Ebony's man.
Up into the bus, I mean, I thought everything was going fine, you know what I'm saying? I thought everything was great. When that happened, it was like, reality struck in, you know what I'm saying? I was with somebody else, man, and he wanted to be with her.
Chill out, Joe.
Nah, bitch, come here. Yo, cheating ass!
Hold up, just chill out for a second. Real talk, 1 second. Just let me talk. Listen, 1 second. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing.
Look what you been doing.
I ain't been doing nothing.
You ain't leaving. You ain't leaving. You ain't leaving.
I ain't talked to him. He tried to call. I don't have nothing to say to him because that was on national TV, dude. I mean, and you just told me, you set up and told me, you know what I'm saying, that everything you told me was a lie, basically. So, sure. I just don't answer his calls. He calls. I don't answer him. So I haven't talked to him.
Come on. Right now. She don't want it. You come on.
I'm talking right
now. I said come on.
But I'm talking.
Come on. Go ahead. Come on. You see she don't want it. Come on. You didn't want her in the first place. Go ahead. She don't want you.
We gonna be
she
together.
don't want you and you don't want her.
Together.
Come on.
This is me. We gonna be together.
No, come on.
We gonna
both
be
y'all go on. Both of y'all go ahead. Come on. Y'all both trashy. Come
So
on.
you ain't trying to talk
no.
to me.
Give me the keys.
I have
Give me the keys.
Man, look at
I'm
it,
gonna
man.
go.
Nah,
you can go with her. Go. Why? You trying to go with both of us?
Nah, this is me right here.
What you mean not without you then?
This is me right here.
Okay, then go on and give me the keys.
Nah,
y'all go ahead and do that over there by your car, because we done. Give it to me.
I wish him all the luck in the world. He just had me going for a loop. He had me going. But I just really honestly thought that he was gonna be mine. So I hope he grow up and man up.
Following the confrontation, Andrew Giordano admits to being heartbroken by the outcome. Andrew has moved out of the apartment he shared with Veronica and is rebuilding his life without her toxic intrusion. According to Veronica, the blame is squarely on Andrew's shoulders. She says Andrew thinks a relationship is hiding in a box and never going out of it, and never letting anyone in. I can't be in that kind of relationship. She claims that she and her companion love each other, and one day when the time is right, they will be together. For now, she's currently seeking a roommate. Veronica's companion had no comment at this time.
remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.